My home office is the place where I spend the majority of my time on my days off, whether it's consuming content, brushing up on my medical knowledge for work, or just journaling to start my day. And so in this video, I wanted to go over my desk setup and show that I built a space that's both cozy and functional. And so the desk itself is the walnut countertops from IKEA. I believe they're called the Carlby, and they sit on 2 of their Alex drawers. I actually bought 2 desks to combine them to make the L shape. On top of the desk is a monitor stand from a company called Bololo. And of course, I chose the walnut finish to match the desk. I love Bololo's products because they feel very premium and they give the whole desk just a minimal, classy look. Mounted onto the stand itself is the laptop dock for my MacBook Pro, a metal tray for my iPad Pro. On the right is a MagSafe charger for my iPhone, a tray mounted under the stand for 3 small catch-all trays, and their mouse pad. The centerpiece of this entire setup is the Apple Studio display. This thing has been out for a couple of years now, and there are countless videos praising the specs of this thing. The monitor is on the pricier side, but when you're as deep in the Apple ecosystem as I am, it's a no-brainer. The picture quality is fantastic, and actually the sound from the onboard speakers is surprisingly really good. On top of the monitor is the BenQ Screen Bar Halo. I love the ambient light that this thing gives off, and it's essential when I'm working in here late at night. The computer powering this whole setup is my M4 MacBook Pro. I'm always having to work on the go, whether it's at the hospital or when I'm traveling, and so this laptop has just been a workhorse for me. For my mouse and keyboard combo, I had to go with Logitech. I'm using the Logitech MX Keys S keyboard as well as the MX Master 3S mouse. The mouse is super comfortable to use for long sessions, and the keyboard just keeps that clean, minimalist look. I also have this palm wrist that I use for long work sessions that just gives that extra bit of comfort. This one is from a company called Delta Hub. Sometimes I need a little bit of assistance to make myself stay focused for a certain amount of time when I'm working, and so I keep this small kitchen timer in here just to help keep me on track. It even kind of matches the vibe of the rest of the setup. Even though this space was built to be for productivity, I've added a few personal touches just to make it feel like my space. Things like a few house plants, a salt lamp, and of course a few things that show my various fandoms. And to tie this whole space together, I've added a Philips Hue light strip behind the entire back of the desk. Of course, you can't have a desk setup video without talking about the chair. I'm using the Koami Atlas ergonomic chair. I wanted to try an ergonomic chair without spending like Herman Miller money, and so for me, this thing has been awesome. This thing is super comfortable, even after long work sessions. I'll have links to all of this stuff in the description down below. But guys, that's all for today. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.